Hello and welcome to the channel. That's where I started the video this morning. Right, so the whole point of this was that I did a video this morning and it didn't come out. It's devastating. It's a bit like if you imagine you did a painting or something and then it sort of all disappeared. Do you know, like imagine you did a painting and you spent 38 minutes doing it, you put all your effort into it, you know, you did your very best and used, you know, you'd done some research and used it and put your, imagine you did, oh fuck, is that a shortcut? So you wouldn't have, oh, for what I'm actually doing is I'm doing the video again, unbelievably. Right? I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. So obviously it's going to be different. The things I'm saying is different. I'm using a different app, which is the one that freezes. But I have cleared the phone out. Oh, I should have put it on airplane mode. So hopefully it's all working well. Seems to be. So, right, here we are, and we're at Ladywell Park. The council have been taking the public services away from us. The government have been doing that. That's blocked off, you can't use that anymore. This is a bit of a disaster area. Obviously the wind and the kids, or whatever, please stay clear. It's alternative route. Personally, me personally, well obviously, it's not much point in keeping it clear, is there? So I'm going across it. This young lad just went over. Water is kind of lower today. That's landed up in it. Right, so there's Telford Bridge there. There it is. Right, so I must remember I'm retracing my steps. Going over the dangerous bridge. So that's the council in the clear. They put all these up, they get knocked down. Somebody's taking that apart. They're always ticking boxes. Tick, that box is done. Somebody dies, but it's not their fault, shouldn't have went on it. You know, so, and instead of actually doing their job, well, it's because they're getting starved of money, and the problem is political. We need a change to the democratic system. It's just, well, Sadiq Khan got in, but there's only like the percentage of the actual population in London that voted for him was like, I think it was 18%, it was really low. I think it was less than that. So, same in Scotland. I mean, the thing with the Scottish nationalism, and this is accurate, they don't like accuracy, of course. You're always going to have about 25% of Scots will vote for the SNP. So they got lucky. They got 45% of the votes for the referendum 2014, 10 years ago. And it's probably roughly the same, maybe 20%, 25%. God. Jesus. Wow. I'm going to have to sit down for a wee bit. God. Or leaning in the... Oh God. Beauty. I love this time of year. This is the time of year before the hay fever sets in for me, where all the greenery and everything comes out, nature comes to life. You know, it's a fantastic time of year. Fantastic. It really is. Jogger. Out jogging. Be warm. So I'm actually doing exactly the same video as what I did this morning. So that's a bit of a problem with my personality. I'm obsessive. So because I did it wrong, I'm going to do it again. But the walk's the same. Obviously the events in it will be different and what I say is different. Things move on. But the first walk, I was coming along here, there was a dog sort of followed me, sort of barking at me and everything. This is just a Friday video. I'm not going far from home. I've got stuff to do. There's lots of video options that I've got, but I usually try and keep it handy so I can do other things. I'm ready. I'm going into Edinburgh tonight, so I suppose really I'm ready for that. So I'm kind of happy with that. That's pretty much my activities for today. Although I do have tons to do, absolutely tons. So yeah, I was talking about David Bailey. So he was a guy, I was talking about humanity. I'm not really explaining that well now because I did a better job this morning, but of course that got lost. Is that people do what's best for them, and I've been failing to recognise that. I take things like on some kind of moral crusade or integrity driven realism, and I forget that like that guy, he was arguing with me about a tip, so he came on, but what I'm talking about now is the booking system in Stirling Council's recycling centre. There's a booking system. So I object to it on the grounds that I object to everything that the council and the government do, because I think everything's incremental. Taking your rights away. So you always get a cohort of do-gooder types that will stand up for the council, or stand up for the government. And it's because it's convenient for them. So I'm doing some kind of moral crusade in my mind, because I'm standing up for people's rights and they are standing up for what's best for them. And I think that could be a little bit, I was going to make up a new word there, anagulous. Anagulous? What the fuck's that? it's too black and white really, because obviously there's ins and outs of everything, and things aren't like that. But essentially, that guy, the guy that got onto me and had a laugh, and then ran away when he was poked about what he said, because he didn't have any credible opinions. He ran away after mocking myself, taking the piss, claiming that I'm a conspiracy theorist, I have a tinfoil hat. He ran away, and there's another guy came on and asked him for evidence for what he was saying, and I pursued him. I said, so he reckons the Stirling Council are opening the booking system to stop people from different areas dumping. Also, the landfill is full. That was what he said. These are not reasons to open a booking system, because they already ask for your ID as it is. So that would prevent people from different areas using the tip. My assertion is they don't want you dumping rubbish at the tip, so they're trying to minimise it. That's what they're trying to do. So, question being, where does the rubbish go? Well, they don't really care, is the answer to that one. So it could be dumped all over the place, and that's what's going to happen. So when I realised that guy, what I realised about him is that he does, so during the COVID lockdown, he would have been getting paid full pay for doing bog all, and he loves that. Let's face it, who doesn't? I was the same. I got paid for doing fuck all during lockdown, and it was a great time. But I know, morally, that is not right to spend taxpayers' money paying people for doing fuck all. It just isn't right, and it's not sustainable. You know, it isn't sustainable. So that's probably where he's coming from. He's happy as long as he's getting money from the council. He probably works for the council. So he's a parasite. What you could say is, given what I've said, if it's true, which I think it is, why does he bother poking at myself? Well, I don't actually know why. I would guess, no, I would say people who are on the gravy train, the green gravy train, would be better if they kept the gob shut. Wouldn't you agree? So, they don't. They like to get involved. They think they're so right that they can get in there and have a go. So this is the same guy that said that Neil Oliver was a melt. So that's why. Because Neil Oliver's a conservative, with small c, and they don't like conservatives. Green socialist is what he is. Not Neil Oliver. Neil Oliver's a conservative. The majority of them. So, this is the next problem. They do not like being called green socialists. So there's two reasons. One, they don't realise they're green socialists. Two, they're embarrassed about it. They don't want their colleagues to know that they are green socialists. Right, so that's that out of the way. Unfortunately, that didn't work as smoothly as this morning when the video failed, because I feel more like I'm just going over it again. Now, so since I got home, I went and checked into the abuse folder and found a guy called Anthony Mitchell was actually threatening, but he was getting quite over the top. So I checked out the name on Facebook. This is on YouTube. I checked it on Facebook. And here's this lycra wearing guy, pink, with all the gear, all the cycling gear, two of them. And I thought, that's him. That's got to be him. So whether it is or not, I find it a bit of a coincidence that the lycra wearing lunatic has got the same name as the guy that's threatening to give me a kicking or whatever. Said he's going to make sure I never drive again. That's what he said. So I approved the comments, because what I realised is you have to approve comments. If you're going to report them, you've got to approve them. Right, so, oh yes! A Capri! Wow. I don't think I got that very well. I was kind of caught out with it. It's a Capri! Wow! Right, we're going to do it this way so you can watch me getting run down. It was a Capri! Wow! Oh. Never walk with your back to the traffic. It would mean crossing the road though. Right, so it's quite clear now. Should get to this lamppost. It was a Capri! Wow! I don't know how well we're going to see that, but alright. Wow! Yeah, lots of traffic coming. What we can do, I went on the roundabout this morning. There's a train. So I've had, I wouldn't say it's death threats, but it's pretty serious things that he was saying. Yeah, Subaru, I like that. Oh yes, cool. It was unpleasant, yeah. It wasn't good. So it was like so apparently I'd been arguing with his uncle or something. Like, I'm going to know, like, some random cyclist, I'm going to know who's I'm going to know that's his uncle, aren't I? And it's like, that's really weird. Anyway, I haven't even seen my uncles for years. Who hangs about with their uncle, in the push bike with green light, pink lycra? Who does that? Nobody. It's only weirdos that do that. Right. So, I did have a bit of an opportunity there to get on. There's a bus coming up there. A bus. Right, maybe after this one. You've got to watch. No, not really. Dial a journey. Maybe now. No, there's a van coming. Where's it going? Right, we're on. We're on. It's lovely in here. It's absolutely lovely, apart from the nettles. This is where I was this morning. I'm retracing my steps. retracing them. Really. Wow. It's Mitsubishi, that looks quite good, Mitsubishi, whatever it is, Shogun. I wonder if I could get off there this time, the Tesla. Shit. Oh look, it's wow, that looks nice, isn't it? I've noticed that they obviously must have some power washer sort of regime or something in place to keep the trucks nice. God, look at that queue. I think it's the time I got off of here, and they're all going that way, which is good. They're all going to the left. It might give me a chance to get off. So if we can get off here. Oh shit. Oh dear, it's froze. Sorry. I'm going to end the video.